Welcome back in. Again, tonight we're talking about taxes and the law. Attorney Brett Sheedy here with us tonight to take your questions. The number, if you have a question, 855-LAW-1955. Understand that Andy from Jasper has been very patient, holding on the line for us. Thank you, Andy, for that. How can we help you tonight?
Yeah, I just, the company I work for, they've started this year, they're taxing our per diem. I would like to know what is legal for me to claim, because I have a camper and I pay a lot rent. What can I legally claim
Well,
to help this person?
yeah, under the Trump tax law that came in, they took away as a federal deduction unreimbursed employee expenses, and there's a lot of people who use a lot of that. In particular, people like journeyman electricians and pipe fitters and plumbers and things like that. Yeah. And so you can still claim that on your state tax return, so it's still good to track it and keep track of that information and give it to your tax preparer. But of course, the state tax rates are a lot lower, so it doesn't save you as much. For federal, there's really not much you can do. If they're going to tax you on that income, if they're going to send in a form on your W-2 and include that in your W-2 form. Now, if you're paid as a 1099 independent contractor, of course, you can deduct all that as business expenses as a business owner. So it's an important distinction, and there may be even people who would like to ask their employer if they can go from being a W-2 employee to being a 1099 independent contractor, because they're paying for all they can't deduct any of their expenses, and it may make financial sense. Generally, that's not a good idea, because your employer's paying half of your employment taxes, Medicare and Social Security, which comes to 7.65% of what that total is. But if you do the math, and if you could deduct $20,000 or $30,000 of expenses that you're not being able to write off, it might make sense to convert.
A lot of insightful information. Thank you so much for that.